Now, the issue on the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral and how much it should cost. I believe that at this time and age, with all the problems we have, $400 million to build a cathedral is excessive. I know Nigeria have built an ecumenical center, and I've been there. It's a decent, beautiful place, and they built it for $40 million.
So, Click TV Africa, abusunya yasan edi enhyiamo. National Cathedral na Nana Kwakuvuado ese abusunya kofa wo oyo ne edi baga na high diska so many $1 million akwakutu amena je abusunya and that was here the swimming pool, see the fish pond, the obi entimi nchile na nona. And John Dramani Mahama, the president of Ghana, and so the Babonte said, "Ontimi finansa enkonko share as enkonko store National Cathedral ni momekwa." Only near a course so much sabi on my bit Ghana, it spending over $400 million. I say, yentimi amfa anyehwe na woko maybe Nigeria mpa almost the $40 million is nice. Sorry, just say abusunya obi atimi come to no the onti ase the ntia $400 million no e dia tu amena na eda ho na scanning na enso asan enti before say you obetu anamo na akọ the same National Cathedral ne ho no unless say wanya the import of the course so ankasan sika ni odi sika e de say you ne bebe sika fa de wanya na adwuma ye yankọ ne yankọ hwe e better say be oni the same on the Peace Council for Asia is na omo edin komo yanko Click TV Africa more than subscribe man we are like we comment no more than so try asan share the amami.
Now, the issue on the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral Board of Trustees ordered an audit into the accounts of the National Cathedral. The audit was published, and there were some issues that bubbled out of the audit. But there are two kinds of audit. There's a normal audit that you yourself choose your auditor and ask him to come and audit you. And then he audits and presents the report to you. There's that kind of auditor. Then there's the auditor who is asked to come and do a forensic audit. And so we got a copy of the audit that had been commissioned by the Board of Trustees. And as president, I directed that a forensic audit be conducted. We want to know what happened. Before we go forward, we must know what happened. And so we're waiting for the report of the forensic audit. Once that forensic audit has been done, then we can decide what the way forward is. I am a Christian, and I believe that building a house where we can worship God is a good thing. I contributed as one of the chief fundraisers for my own Assemblies of God church building where I worship at Ringway Gospel Center. And I built 10 rural, we call them temples, in 10 villages for the Assemblies of God church. Of course, I solicited support from different people, and we built them. They have quarters for the pastor. He's got his bedroom, he's got his kitchen, he's got his living room, and then we have the church hall that can seat up to about 150 people. And so I do believe in building, an interdenominational place where we can worship. But it must be done in consultation with all of us. All of us must decide, how we want to do it, what the scope is, and how much it should cost. I believe that at this time and age, with all the problems we have, $400 million to build a cathedral is excessive. I know Nigeria have built an ecumenical center, and I've been there. It's a decent, beautiful place, and they built it for $40 million. And so maybe some of the things are excessive, Let's find somewhere, all of us, on National Day of Thanksgiving and Worship, we can all go there and worship God and thank Him for what He has done for us. And so when that forensic audit is over, our intention is to have a broad-based consultation with the Christian community to see how we can build a place that is decent for us to worship. But apart from that, make it a center where people can come and, look at its architecture and all that, and find that Christ, has a place in our hearts, in our nation. And so when the time comes, we'll do that consultation and we'll decide together how we want to go forward.
Omampani John Dramani Mahama ekasa ewe yape ena eko Badu Taylor ko Kelvin Taylor ahompam jene enso ebe so the Christian Council for so monso anwe Ghana economy ho sebi na for 80 ni sebi 40 ho na omo de pressure to omampani so omampani enhwe na onsi on complete national cathedral na sebi ebusuya under investigation no onhwe na omo ntoas na Kelvin Taylor de abufu abebo na adwo omo se omo yempanifo na sebi
Christian Council for and the Omoko President war. Na Omasem nyina say, Mr. President, the Ekos wa Ghana nyina na how mo. Na the how mo ne say, Ombeso Mr. President say cathedral ye besi da ben. The Christian Council of Ghana is urging President John Mahama to renew government's commitment to completing the National Cathedral, even amid the country's tough economic climate. As software no muboka sotkuna, sebio yese we a software onyame ebo yese ne seso nyansa anyame wono eni bi no de boy no omo ka kire president Mr. President yenim sanyo memo adeng yesi kasam na agiegu bibia tete apansam edwudwa epusu Ghana sikasam ebu nkwa sebio adani bolege President Mahama upon the Ghana for febu nyina wo boa se obekekere man no jato ho na besi cathedral na maye mumienko tie peace council Christian council we nya abotre okuru we mu ahu.
We are aware of the prevailing economic difficulties. We believe that the cathedral's completion under a transparent, accountable, and inclusive framework would serve as a spiritual and cultural landmark for generations to come. We therefore humbly recommend Your Excellency the following three things: that government reaffirms its commitment to the project, to its continuation and completion, ensuring transparency in financial administration. 2, that a broad-based funding structure involving churches, the private sector, international partners be developed to reduce the fiscal pressure on the state. And 3, that the cathedral be positioned as a national interdenominational project that fosters unity among our people. Item number 4, the anti-graft stance of government. We are aware of the...
Say, nyamani bi wo hwa ho. So we nya abotra wa no betie panyini. So we nya abotra as a young Ghanaian, a young man. Now sometimes we nya abotra dan wan hye wo ho so a wa no betie mpanifo. And it do sometimes yetumi etena se bus eka kire ho say de na betuma ye ma ya no entia mpanifo. Ade a wankasa wo hwe ye, a young man watching me, a young woman unye dwuma nye aban we ba so the aban ne ye no unhu embo apan pe so boa na oma wo mmabunu na moye millions and millions of more Ghana munye dwuma and the enkwara kope police soldier because of confidence aban started day but nipa bebre epu konkran nipa nsie wu because omu nyina pe soldier emma show ye papa mpanifo mu di osomanim omu priority ne say inketesia nsia kope adwuma because imra bi aban bi ba ya de bia de omu ka say oh backlog nti afa backlog na omu sesa akorensafo wifo egu police ni soldier muniti na Ghana for enya akwanya ema obi antumi sorry for the file and for application and kope soldier no and the aban foforo ba ya obi emu a emu beda ho a and the nipa enya arehyebu kakra omu nyina pese omu kone form nti nipa ko bo dompema emu nsia inketesen nsia aban we pese obi emu na aba we mpɛ sɛ ɔbɛka sɛ 2024 for backlog ne ɛbɛfɔ mo enti afɔ mo awie no ɛmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛdaadaa Ghana for aban we ebiem sɛ Ghana for mbɛbunu mɛpɛ adwuma emu nketesia nsie wu no asɔfo asɔre anɔpa adware ahohoro mo to abɔ dusting powder abɔ kasɔ kɛbɛka kyerɛ president sɛ Mr. President yɛnim sɛ ɔman no mu ayɛ den nketesia ne mmabaawa ewu efiri sɛ ɔmo pɛ nnwuma a ɛndɛ wopɛ sɛ wobie nnwuma ma ɔmo yɛ ɛnso ɛno mfa yɛ ho cathedral bi akwasiampanyi bi baa ya ɔbɛdaadaa yɛ sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔmfa Ghana sika nhyɛm na ɔman asase keka ɔbubu judge for dan gu yɛ no saa cathedral ne gyae bibia na kosi it is sometime na yɛ den sɛ wobɛhyɛ wo ho so sɛ wonka asɛm bi ntia panyini sometimes you ask yourself say I know mo hyɛ da na I saw mo hyɛ da tena dem ka sɛ Jack yɛdi atem akyɛ mom yɛnkɔ ne yɛndi atem kakra I say I feel that sometimes I know mo yɛ me sure pastor Christian council they do that ɔmo tumi hyɛ da tena se Jack na nsia na nsia obi andi atem yɛso yɛnkyɛ ɛbɛwu esi adeɛ ne yɛnyɛ because adeɛ we won't aseɛ one kasa who read this story no ana who read the statement no who catch a president say munim sɛ nnwoma mu ayɛ den nti wonim sɛ nnwoma mu ayɛ den your priority a cathedral is cathedral a priority now in fact sɛ president ni gyae bibia na osi cathedral na ɛdeɛ mfasoɔ bɛn paa ne ɛbɛnya mo a mabɔbɔ kasoki obia wɔ n'asɔre dan a Sunday bia ɔgye hyɛ ne ho sɛ nti cathedral ni wɔ a mo asɔre na matete no ɛbɛgu anaa and it's a simple question nti sometimes no I say mo sorry no pa no mo frɛfrɛ mo ho sɛ mo WhatsApp group sɛ yendi atem nti ye koko na ba yendi atem nti ye sesabro ba yendi atem nti ɛde ye BP na ba nti yenko di atem yeso empese be di obi atem because at this point in your own submission or your statement telling the president say munim sɛ ɔman sika sebra ya ding because you were with Kufuor you knew and you know and your
yehu ye national cathedral do ye sebe ye obi na sebe o share ne bo na dan Kwaku na share ne bo se nyame na dom na se odom no na obedu mampani e wo Ghana ha nka sebe obetimi atu ana mo we na wasi asori e de ama sebe de ama nyame na se wo de ada nyame ase anka ye face ne personal bo share not knowing sebe wo ba be fa o my Ghana sika ene de akwakwọ he se busua ekodi akire no ye de asofo ne mpanifo sisi national cathedral ya na nso ekokọ dane sebe amna it made $98 million. Edi 2 years abusunya na amano aka ho. See ye dey fish pond ye dey den obi ntimi nchide. Enti I think say the panic can a good call. So omo enhwe the import of the course so near see ye amanfo adi sika because untimi ka je me say what to amna we $48 million. There so omo timi make forensic audit na omo kom na omo go through share the course so the sika afa ne nsa ase na dan Kwaku for regime ne de asa ha koye scandals upon scandals every sector bia every ministries bia no obia say akoye I don't want to put this as say chrono but akoye scandals in kwa zabusunya they are yet to verify say then the course then the CNT asebe national cathedral no say be ho nsem akoye who is abusunya na obia etwe na asre ene abasa na won't mean say na I don't know said na not dan Kwaku for no nkasa anhu dia because say obi a wahye boss o pese wo ya ade na wo short period of time say wo de be ya ade na sebe e bia wo ya ade ni do ye akoya amena say na onye inspection say na emfa no I don't know say bia o trust omo a o de adjumade na ehye omo say bebere ana say bia say I don't know because say ade na ono nkasa call time to time and kobet men say ampa okay I say near do amount ya spending na say amount na ya use so it worth it but enema we mu nyina bi antimi ankoso and I said ne o beti kisi reverend kisi boaten na de wo da no we diska we first we and I think say mpanifo no da no like Williams name is to na banem and like omodos mensa utabonam omunyina ehu that they all foresee what is coming omunyina ehu de na mokon mo na yeba because ohwe how na sika like as ye two skagu as obi antu entimi en question obi na obi antimi mise obi ahwe no na eye mind Boston nti I wasn't surprised say eduba bi na empanifo nyina afimu obi afimu and until date omu bi antimi fa the reason behind the nti omu na afi ho no emaye yeah, Archbishop the Duncan Williams into me for the reason why it's here or reason fee at the same board so it should about into me and funny into so every resign from board so and from my like obi into me and resign into me and find the my as to why into here resign here from board so and akwakoya de bia odwen ho I want me into and we are all trying to find out the course so the buy na ma sika twitwi die sɛ yɛ so ya to agu kwa edi akotu amena na sɛ be nempo no na yɛsefo yɛntime employ teacher 40 fee ni ade yɛntua omka yet itima nya sika over $100 million so like close to $100 million edi akotu amena ɛwɔ form ensu yɛntime entua teacher for ka yɛntime entua na yɛsefo ka yɛntime mpo nso entua ede sɛn omo ayi ede sɛn a school feeding program for intim into a monsoka. Meanwhile, you use this car at the years idea way. A first time Mahama can say also or you Christian, yes, but as a Christian, so obey they are. If it must be done, it must be done and done well. And you can say as a source so near the Yams market the near yes the opposite. That thing say a good cause so Benya but no much meaning. I make inquiries so much show. So the NMI Click TV Africa Busunya, you did better the free John Domain Mahama and the National Cathedral. I want some questions I buy and I Busunya, you did a better one. You better sign a share.